Hi everyone, this is Toiba from Toys Lab Creations. Today I'm going to be making a baby bonnet. For this project, I'm going to be needing 5.5 mm crochet hook, light worsted weight yarn. You can use any light worsted weight yarn of your choice or worsted weight yarn of your choice. And I'll be needing stitch marker. So to start, I'm going to make a magic circle, just a loose slip knot, chain 2. This chain 2 does not count as a stitch. And then I'm going to make a double crochet. So I'm going to mark my double crochet. That's the first stitch. Then I'll make additional 11 double crochet. So in total I have 12 double crochet at the end of round 1. So go ahead and make 12 double crochet in total, and I will join you at the end of round 1. So I've made 12 double crochet and I've closed my magic circle. So to finish round 1, I'm going to remove my stitch marker and then join the round with a slip stitch to the first double crochet of the round. So moving on to round 2 now, I'm going to chain 2 and then double crochet twice into the first stitch. That's my first double crochet. I'm going to mark it. And then one more double crochet into the same stitch. So I'll make 2 double crochet into each stitch around. So at the end of round 2, you should have a total of 24 double crochets. This tutorial is for size 0 to 6 months. So just go ahead and make 2 double crochets into each stitch around, and I'll join you at the end of round 2. So I've made my last double crochet of round 2 and I have 24 double crochets so far. So to finish round 2, I'm going to join the round with a slip knot to the first double crochet of the round. So for round 3 now, chain 2. Remember, chain 2 does not count as a stitch. Make 2 double crochet into the first stitch. That's our first double crochet. Make a second one into the same stitch. Make 1 double crochet into the next stitch and 2 double crochet into the next stitch. So you just keep alternating. We make 2 double crochet in one stitch and 1 double crochet in the next stitch all the way around. So just continue doing that and I will join you at the end of round 3. So I've got to the end of round 3 and the last stitch is a double crochet into the last stitch. So in total I have 36 double crochets. So I'm going to close the round with a slip stitch to the first stitch. And then move on to round 4, chain 2, make 2 double crochets into the first stitch. One double crochet into the next 2 stitches, one here and one here too, and then 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So we just keep repeating that. When you make 2 double crochet in a stitch, you make 1 double crochet in the next 2 and then 2 double crochet in the next one after that. So just keep doing that around and I'll join you at the end of the round. So I'm about to finish round 4. I have 48 stitches in total on this round. So I'll finish round the slip stitch, the first stitch of the round. Moving on to round 5, chain 2, make 2 double crochets into the first stitch. I'll mark my first stitch. And make one more double crochet into the same stitch. So now I'm going to make 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And into the next one I'll make 2 double crochets. So we'll make 2 double crochet in a stitch, 1 double crochet in the next 3 all the way around, and I'll join you at the end of round 5. So I'm about to finish round 5 now. I have a total of 60 stitches. So I'm going to finish around the slip stitch to the first stitch. Now I'm going to slip stitch. We are going to start working in rows. So I've already slip stitch into the first stitch of the round to finish round 5. So I'm going to go into the second stitch and make a slip stitch. And into the third stitch too. I'll go in there and make a slip stitch. So I'll start my row here on the third stitch. So I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then make 2 single crochets into this in the next stitch. So I'll go in there, make 2 single crochet, 1 and 2 into the same stitch. So I chained 3 here and went to the next stitch to make 2 single crochet. So I'm going to chain 2 and into the following stitch, the next stitch, I'm going to make 2 single crochets there too. I'm going to skip 2 stitches, so 1, 2, and into the next one I'll make 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, chain 2, 1, 2, and into the next stitch 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. I'm going to skip 2 again and then repeat 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet in the next stitch all the way around. So I'll join you when I'm about to finish the round. The row. So I've gone around and this is what I have so far. So I'm about to finish the round. I'm the row 6 now. So I have 3 stitches left here after the last one I made. I have 3 stitches left here. I've not worked into. So I'm going to skip 1 and make a single crochet into the next one. I'm going to leave the last one unworked. So moving on to row 7 now. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Row 7 is the repeat row. So chain 3, turn your work, then go into the chain 2 space here and make 2 single crochet, chain 2 and 2 single crochet, all in the chain 2 space. So you reach over to the next chain 2 space and then do the same thing. 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet, all in the chain 2 space. So you just keep repeating that in the chain 2 space all the way to the end, and I'll join you when I'm about to finish row 7. So I'm about to finish row 7. I've made 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet into each chain 2 from the previous row. So I'm at the end of the row now, and I have this chain 3 that we did at the beginning of row 6 here. So I'm going to go into that chain 3 space and then make a single crochet. So with that, I'm through with row 7. So we're just going to keep repeating row 7. So to start row 8, I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn, and then I'll go into the chain 2 space and then make 2 single crochet, chain 2 and 2 single crochet in the chain 2 space, and I'll repeat that into each chain 2 space across until I get to the end of the row. And when I get here, I'll make a single crochet into this chain 3 space and then repeat row 7 until I get to row 16. So just keep repeating, and I'll join you when I'm through with row 16. So I've made it to row 16, and this is what I have so far. So the next thing to do now is the strap. I won't be adding any edging because the edges already did very decorative. So for the strap now, I'm going to chain 39. So just chain 39 from here. Go ahead and chain 39. I'll join you when I'm through with my 39 chains. So I've chained 39. So I'm going to skip the first chain from the hook and into the second chain from the hook. I'm going to make a slip stitch. and I'll make a slip stitch into each chain until I get to this point again. So I'll join when I get to this point. Just make a slip stitch into each chain across. So I've made slip stitches into all the chains and I'm at this point now. So I'm going to be doing the edging here. So I'll go into the side of the single crochet here, side of row 16, and I'll make a single crochet there. And on the side of row 15 that we had chain 3 here, I'm going to make 2 single crochet. So where we have single crochet on the edge, I'm going to make a single crochet there. And where we have chain 3, I'm going to make 2 single crochet into the space there. So I'll continue like that until I get to the side of row 6, and then I'll make a single crochet into the unworked stitch from row 6 here and into the 2 slip stitches that we had on row 6. Then I'll continue on the other edge, make 2 single crochet where we have chain 3, a single crochet into the side of the single crochet, 2 single crochet on the side of chain 3, and I'll join you when I get to this point. So I've made it to this other end now. So for the strap here, I'm going to chain 39 also. So just go ahead and chain 39, and I'll join you when I'm through with my 39 chains. So I've chained 39, so I'm going to walk back up now. So I'll go into the second chain from the hook through the back bump, and then make a slip stitch. Then I'll make a slip stitch into each chain across, and I'll join you when I get to this point. So I've made 38 slip stitches and I'm at this point now. So I'm just going to go into the single crochet from the previous row and then make single crochet. So I'll just make single crochet into each single crochet until I get back to this point, and I'll join you there. I've made it to the other end. So I'm going to finish my bonnet here. So I'll go into the first slip stitch here, then make a slip stitch, chain 1, and then I'll cut my yarn. So I'll just weave in the end. So with that, I'm through with my bonnet. So I'm through with my bonnet, and you can see I have it in another color here. You can find the free written pattern on my blog, and also the paid pattern that contains 0 to 6 month and 6 to 12 month size is available in my Ravelry, Etsy, and Lovecraft stores. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.